Okay, what's up? I recently watched Blazing Saddles, the Mel Brooks comedy. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I don't think this is a great movie. It's funny though. It's the kind of movie where I think Roger Ebert sort of said this in his review. Like Mel Brooks can't be offensive. It's too light-hearted and too funny, or it's earnest. It's always just trying to make you laugh. So you just, even jokes that kind of miss or they're not as clever, you want to laugh at them, you know? It has that kind of energy to it. So yeah, I did find it funny, but not really laugh out loud funny overall. I like Gene Wilder. I think he's cool. I don't know the black actor, but the concept is funny. They use the word nigger a lot, and just the kind of idea of this white town that just is like, you know, this nigger being the sheriff is just such a like crazy idea that is very hard for them to handle. The plot's kind of funny. This idea that in order to spite the town, to get the town to move out, they're gonna send a black guy to be the sheriff so that they riot. I forget, so that they end up leaving town, or I forget the exact knowledge, but like they want to build a railroad to that area, so I think they want them to move out. I think that was it. I like Madeline Kahn. I think she's very funny in it. I think she's making fun of Marlene Dietrich, the actress, like German actress from, I don't know, anywhere from the 30s to the 40s, 50s, 60s. Mel Brooks makes his appearance. He's funny with his crossed eyes. What are some highlights? I like where Gene Wilder is so fast with the guns, and also with the chess piece. He does a demonstration where there's like a king chess piece, and the black guy tries to grab it. I think Cleveland Little is his name. And Gene Wilder doesn't even move, and somehow he's already grabbed it. He has it. That's funny because it's just a, obviously like a camera trick, but it's a comical idea. And then just how quick he is with like shooting them, like it doesn't even show. It's just everything's exaggerated. I did like a lot of the stuff about, it's a nigger. They're saying the sheriff is near. No, he's a nigger. Just seeing people's reactions, it almost reminds me of David Zucker or those kinds of movies, the spoof movies where there's like there'll be cows walking across in the background, where it's like that doesn't even make sense, but no particular attention is drawn to it. It's just a silly detail. So I kind of like that, where it's just little stupid jokes that aren't particularly drawn attention to, but which are very obvious in the background. Like they keep turning to the guy who's the the executioner, who has like a lisp. It says that was just making me laugh. It's just physical comedy, and the fact that they got a guy on a horse and I think a guy in a wheelchair that they're hanging at different points in time. It just seems kind of funny. I liked the song they sung at the start of the movie, but I just felt like a lot of jokes like that could have been taken further. And like the farting joke is kind of funny, but it's like it's not that funny. I can't believe how risque that's considered for its time. That they're all sitting eating baked beans and then they all fart. And it's just over the top. It's like, why would anyone take that seriously? It's just a simple joke. It's funny. It's not hilarious, and it's not offensive. Like it blows my mind that, I don't know, at the time, I don't know, that it had any significance. Probably the biggest highlight that reminded me a bit of Monty Python and the Holy Grail is like at the end where it breaks out of, I think it pans across and it's just on the streets, and it's like the Warner Brothers lot. It just goes kind of meta. It goes outside the movie, and then they're rioting, and their riot goes off their film set onto another film set, and there's this director who's like, stop. All these guys are dancing, and that part was funny. Then there's a big pie fight. I really enjoyed that, where it's just fully like Monty Python, where it's just completely stupid, completely silly, and completely hilarious. Just like really fun, not brilliant. It's not like brilliant jokes, but it's just really fun and entertaining. Yeah, other than that, not much comes to mind. I wanted it to be a bit better than it was. Like I enjoy it, but it's not like brilliant writing. It's not like brilliant acting. To me, it's not laugh out loud funny, but it's entertaining. It's funny. The music, I could probably watch it again some other time and enjoy the jokes. It seems to be one of his more popular movies. What is it? Young Frankenstein. That's Frankenstein. I want to rewatch that. That might be, I think, Mel Brooks' best movie. But this was very entertaining, very funny. Just, it could be even funnier. That's all. It could be a bit, or it could be a bit more profound, or have some kind of satire. I think it is kind of good satire, really making fun of racism. It's not afraid to use the word nigger a lot, and to be really directed up front about, a lot of people were racist. I mean, it's set maybe 1860 or 1870 something, maybe 100 years before it was made, 1879, say, or no, 1874, I think. Yeah, but I wouldn't say it's like making any profound messages, but it was just interesting. I liked how there's the religious guy who keeps, quoting the Bible, and people just tell him to shut up or just shoot at him, or he backs down a whole bunch of times. And I like how the black guy kind of threatens himself to try to get out of a situation. There's a lot of little one-off jokes that are amusing and enjoyable just in themselves. So anyway, if you haven't seen it, I recommend it, because it's not, I don't think it would offend anyone, or if it did, that would blow my mind. I don't think anyone could enjoy it. It's just a pure comedy. Yeah, alright. I'll leave it there. Bye.